Lava Bean Techs and Science TV, home of your choice. Tutorial, I showed you how you can create a background, but for this one now I'll show you how to use different types of tools for Adobe Photoshop. Just back, I just want us to form a clear background of an image for us to embed a photo that will be used to edit using different tools. So just the way I said, we go to the file. After going to the file, now remember that at this particular point we want to create a background that is of image. So remember that we have got our image in the desktop that we are using for editing. So what we'll be doing, instead of coming here now new, when we say new, this simply means that we are going to use the background of different colors. But now I want us to use the background of our own image. As you can see, this one here, I want to use this background that I'm just pointing here. So you will open. After opening, you will select one photo. So you know where your photos are. So for me, my photos are in the desktop. So I'll come and click this one because this is what I need. So as you can see, this is what I wanted. This is the background I need. So because it is locked, I'll open it. Because I want to edit it, I'll open it, then I'll ensure that I enlarge it because I want it somehow bigger. Okay, now we have got this background as our layer. We call it layer 0. So we can decide to lock it. I mean, you can press there twice. Then I want us to name it. Instead of layer 0, let me call it my background. You just type there background. Yeah, just like that. And because I don't want to do for it anything, I don't want to drop a shadow, whatever, anything, I just want to leave it like that as my background. So this is what I have. Let us zoom it a bit so that I have got a clear image. So I think at that point is clear and very okay for us. Now this is our first image. So this is the background that I need to set an image. So you see this tool here, this first tool, it's called a move tool. A move tool, its work is just to move a selection of layer. So as we'll be going step by step or adding every image, those images are called layer. For example, this first one is called a layer. This background level is called a layer. So when you want to move a layer, for example, you click that tool, then you can move it in any way. You can move it in any way. So this one is called a move tool. When we come here, the second one, as it is written, it is called a rectangular mark tool. So you can mark it in the shape. When you click it, you can mark a rectangular one, a circular one. There's so many shapes inside there, and etc. This one now is called a lasso tool. A lasso tool is just used to select images from, let me say, a layer. You can select an image from a layer. Just for example, they've just selected the sunflower as an image from that layer. Then when you want to select smooth layers, we use this quick selection tool. It's more or less the same as lasso tool, but within it you're creating or you're collecting actual layers. You are collecting actual images from a layer, or collecting actual images from a layer. This one here, this one we call it an eyedropper, which you load the selected material from a 3D object. I'll show you what a 3D object in my lesson 4 or lesson 3. This one is called a brush tool. Its work is just to paint. When you click it, you can paint either. For example, I can paint either of this one, and because I don't want to paint it, so I can undo. I just undo it. That's called a brush tool. This one is what we call a crown stamp. Crown stamp simply means that you can double check whatever you have. For example, when you have got an image just in a layer and then you want that image to overlap every layer, you can just click the image, then you just brush alongside the just as I've said that when you look at here directly, these tools are really good for us to edit and maybe to manipulate all these features. So we've just said that this one is called a clone tool that we use to double check on different images on in a layer that is found in a layer. Then look at here, say that this is an eraser tool that's like a rubber. It works like a rubber. You can change its diameter or the intensity at which the eraser works for you to delete different objects in layers. This one is just the same as drop tool that we used here. An eyedropper is the same as this one because we are going to use it in 3D material. I'll show you that later. When you want to write a text, you use that one. Any text using any font, I'll show you how to do that one. I'm just trying to elaborate each and every functions of this tool. This one is called a pen tool. A pen tool is just used to mark. For example, when you want to write a letter Z or a letter A, let me just click it and you see. Just make a dot, you make a dot, then it's just write automatically Z. So that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Okay, then this one is what we call a path selection. Path selection, as you can see my cursor, this is my cursor here, is just the same as this one. So that's the main work of it. Then this one is a rectangular tool that we use to draw rectangles. This one is called a hand tool that pans over different parts of an image. It works the same as this one, more or less the same as move tool. Then this one here, this is what we call our zoom tool. Our zoom tool we use to zoom it, to enlarge and to increase the size of a layer. Of a layer. Then this one we call it an eyedropper tool. Eyedropper tool used to sample colors from an image all over the layer, maybe towards the background or far away or on the top, in whichever way you like. So each and every tool here are very simple to use, and because today our main lesson was just to see how we can create a background from our own image and then we select an image in it. So now I just want us to make select an image, then I drop it in this background. So what you will do, instead of going, okay, we will just go into the file, yes, but instead of opening here now, what we'll be doing, we just embed, we place embedment. So when we place embedment, simply means that we are going to place an image on top of this one. But when we open a new one, it simply means that we are going to open a new layer somewhere else. So instead of doing that, let us just come and open and place an embedment. So let me say that my photo was this one. I want to place an embedment. So let me select this one here. When I play, as you can see, I'll go directly to the point. So what I'll do, I'll just set its image, then I'll bring it somewhere, anywhere that I like. Like here, as you can see, I can place it there so that at least it looks as more. But anyway, if you just want to have your own picture or your own frame, which tool are you going to use here? Instead of using this one, I can use lasso tool, yes, to select the image from the layer. But because I don't want to draw it using my hand, because it simply means that I'm going to use my hand at this particular time. Maybe your hand shivers, you are trembling. So instead of doing that, just use this tool here. Just use this one for a quicker selection. You click it, then you just come here, you click it step by step. I want us to go step by step. Let me, that one is not good. Just click step by step here, as you can see. So when a step is not good, just try your level best so that it looks good, This one, we are not in a hurry anyway. We are not in a hurry. I just wanted the best of this one first, so that we'll be looking for the next. Yeah, as you can see, I'm selecting. I'm really busy with the selection. We were selecting this one now because we want our image here. Right now we want our image. So what I'll be doing is this. Select this one, quick tool, then I'll have to select it step by step. Oh, sorry, so sorry. I'll have to select it step by step. As you can see, anyway, I'm just giving out the outline of how you're gonna do this one in a clear way. So this one you can come inside here. Yeah, that's how we are doing it. So when you want to select this one, you copy it first, Control C, then you Control V, you paste it. So I've pasted it. As you can see, I can move it. Oh, sorry, before that, look, this one, I can move that layer. As you can see, I can move that layer, right, from any place that I want. I can move it to any place that I want. So if you want to see it very well, you can close this layer, and you see it. There it is. So you'll just open it so that you see whatever you've just drawn or manipulated. Okay, as you can see, this one, what have I done? I've used this tool. It is called quick tool selection, so that I can select only the parts that I need. I only needed my image from this one. So whatever I have done here is very simple. It's very simple. So now if you want to select an image, you must go over its own layer, then you edit it. Like that one of mine, I can place it there, then I come here again, then I edit this one very well. So someone might think that actually I had two photos at once, but that's not the case. So let me say, for example, you have this one as your picture. So what do you want to do unto it? You can select this one. Let me say you want to do some changes unto it. Let me say you want to do some changes unto it. What will you do? You will come here, then you do some blending options. We have so many blending options. So I want to see what I'm doing. So we'll just come here. I want to blend this one, this image here. I want to place this image here. So maybe I want to drop a shadow. As you can see, I've already dropped a shadow, but of different size. I'll come and drop a shadow there. So as you can see, this one, there is a shadow. Then you can spread it a bit. Then distance from the shadow. I think that's okay. Wow, that's very good. But what's the color of the shadow? You can choose it. So let me choose this one. I don't know whether it is pink or red, the other color, because of the color that I have there. Then I say okay. So let me try to increase the size of that shadow. Yeah, that's very good, very great. Then you click here, okay. That's very great. There are so many tools that we can use still while blending. Let me blend using, should I use outer glow? Yeah, let me use outer glow so that I see. Let me see the current layer. No, the softening opacity and the normal. Actually outer glow does fine with outer glow, but now it's much. That outer glow is much. Anyway, let me just remove it. That outer glow is not okay. Yeah, it's not okay. Let me just remove it. What again should I do to this picture? Because you can see blue,